Well, hello. Guess what? My house is a mess. We went camping over the weekend. It was marvelous. We went to a Burning Man event. It was very small, probably about 30, 40 people out in the woods. I got to bring my dog and my kid, and we truly got to run around in nature. They have a little pond, actually a pretty big sized lake. So Arian and I went on the lake twice in this little paddle boat, which steered really well, and Scooby went with us. And we slept outside, and we got to hang out with people, and we barbecued, and we talked, and we put our feet in the dirt, and we had a lot of fun. Scooby got to race around and truly just be a dog outside. It was so funny. I knew she was getting near exhaustion. And on Sunday, she laid down when we got back. She and I went to what's called the Grotto. It's a little creek where you can go swim in it. It's cold. It was beautiful. And she went with me all the way out there and all the way back. And when we got back, I started packing. And she literally laid down, and that was it. I had to pick her up and put her happy butt in the car. She was finished. I carried her in the house, and she's back to normal today. So, I have been going over and over why I love living internationally. So, I lived in India for 9 years. Traveled for an entire year. I got a butterfly for every country I went to in 1 year. Went to 11 countries. Took an entire year off. Then I ended up in India. Then life called, and I ended up back in my own country. And now I'm back in America. And I'm trying to go over and explain the differences. And I think the biggest one is this. When I live in another country, I have help. So I have a maid or a gardener, someone to help me carry on life. And that gives me time. And having that time gives me time to do yoga, time to do journaling, time to go for walks, time to hang out. Because I'm not so busy just keeping that wheel, that machine of life going. But we're going to live in America. I've done a lot of soul searching. I want to be near my family. I love them to pieces. Even though I only see them once or twice a month, it's worth it. So what can I do to love my life here? I just read a Facebook message from a woman who had lived in Thailand with her family. And they loved it. They absolutely adored it and loved it and really created the life they wanted. Because of the help, because of being in a situation where you take it and create it. It's not created for you. When you go to another country, you've picked the house, you pick the help, you have to buy your furniture, you've got to pick one furnished. You have to start kind of from scratch. Where in America, you've got the house, you've got the furniture, you've got all the stuff, you've got the friends, you've got the social, you've got the school, you've got all the stuff you need to do. Where in other countries where you homeschool and you choose your own life, it's different. Why am I talking about all this? Well, I'm sitting on my couch. I just finished a 15-minute meditation, and I'll be honest, it's the first meditation I have done in months. Honestly, since Colombia. When I'm in America, I don't do the spirituality stuff that I do in other countries. And it's because I don't have the time. So here I am sitting on the couch. I've got a huge pile of laundry. It was the first thing you saw. And my kitchen's a wreck because I was working until midnight last night. And I didn't have the energy. I was so exhausted. I literally just said, screw it. And I went to bed. Which I don't usually do. But I want a life that I love. And I want a life that feeds me, that fuels me, that gives me the energy to keep on going. And yes, it's harder to maintain it here in America. I think the energy here is just so low. People are just in such a state of busy and such a state of go, 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 and focused on so many external things that to truly be and be in your body, for me to be in my soul, to be confident and content, takes more work. So I am really working on putting together the pieces that will help me create the life that I want here. So, next week, I have a woman coming to my house to help me clean for 4 hours, and it's going to be in the budget. I am going to afford help because I want it. It's a huge part of my sustainability, of my relaxation, of my peace, of my being able to do the things that I want. So I'm going to just start really working on adding things into my life here that I would add in easily over there to make my life here what I want it to be. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. As I wander through the house, as I look at all the projects I want to do and all the things I want to do, it's like there's time. Just do it slowly. Slowly you can morph this house into what you want. Slowly you can morph the yard and the plants and the this and the that into what you're wanting. So, there y'all have it. Have a marvelous day. Hope I have made you think a tiny bit. What can you do to make your life better today? Small thing. What is it? Who knows? For me, it's currently leaving the dishes on the counter. Gonna go get some work done. And then I'll get the dishes done a little bit later. All right, lots of love to you. Take care. Bye.